Before this video starts, I would just like to say, this is all my opinion. None of this is going to happen. Fortnite is not actually going to be shut down by me. That's a physical impossibility, so I'm sure you've recognized that by now. But I'm just here to express an opinion with this video, if you feel me. You know, just expressing my thoughts on Fortnite, so let's get right into it. Fortnite, the well-known Battle Royale game, has gotten quite the reputation over the past few years. In 2018, it was one of the biggest games. Everyone played it. And don't say you didn't, because you know you played it at least once, whether you enjoyed it or not. Anyway, today I'm going to be talking about why I think this game should be deleted entirely. I have many reasons for this, which I will get into in a bit. First things first, the game itself is not trash. If you go practically anywhere right now and ask for opinions on Fortnite, they're going to say that the game is bad or trash. Or maybe something like a menace to the human race that should be wiped off the face of this cursed planet. To which I would say, no. I believe that to some extent, the game is overly hated. The game in its entirety isn't trash. The community behind it, however, needs a major revamp. The Fortnite community is ruining their own game's reputation. For the lack of a better phrase, the players can get so toxic that it ruins the entire game for other players. You have no idea how many times I've been called faggot or told to kill myself simply because I couldn't revive a teammate. That's a problem. Point is, the game's not great. The community ruins the whole experience. Anyway, back to my point. Some people like to say that Call of Duty is better, PUBG is better. Insert any battle royale game that's not Fortnite, and it's better. Some people like to use these reasons as to why the game's trash. People need to understand, just because a game is better than another game doesn't mean it renders that game as trash. For example, Hytale is an upcoming game scheduled for release in 2021. If you don't know what that is, then look it up. Sure, it might replace Minecraft, but does that really mean Minecraft is rendered trash? No, it doesn't. Same thing applies for Fortnite. Fortnite is a beautifully crafted game. A lot of time, work, and effort was put into making it. For heck's sake, you try making a game as artistically stunning as this one. Go on, I'll give you a bit. Sometimes what is considered bad by others, who are blinded by first impressions. All it takes is for you to open your eyes and look at something in its full artistic beauty. Consider how much prolonged effort was put into making the game look as visually amazing as it does now. When you start to look at life that way, the world makes a little more sense. Anyway, Epic Games is constantly trying to make this game better for all, but the community just drags the entire game down, which kinda sucks because the game does seem like it could genuinely go somewhere. Now that we've covered that, let me show you the main reason why I believe this game should be deleted. As of now, we've only talked about one side of Fortnite, the Battle Royale game mode. Battle Royale isn't the only game mode Fortnite has to offer. There's also Creative, which really isn't anything more than an extension of Battle Royale, and Save the World. Save the World is a game mode of Fortnite which in the past started out as a huge failure. Surprisingly, this game mode is now somehow better than Battle Royale many years later. That is, if you play alone. You see, unlike Battle Royale, Save the World is a zombie fighting game mode in which your goal is to do missions, defend home base, and save the world. In this mode, you have a much larger inventory, and your items actually save whenever you die or leave the game. Guns have different rarities and strengths, which inspires people to want to trade. And this is where everything goes wrong. Trading in Save the World is not like trading in other games. There are no trade menus. All there is to do when you want to trade is drop an item in front of someone in hopes that they won't run off with your item. If you've ever played this game before, you know just how common it is to run into a scammer. If I had to say, there's about a 75% chance that the person you're trading with will scam you. This is even more of a problem than the Battle Royale community. Not only is most of the community already toxic, but now it's invoking children of many ages to start scamming. That's not even the worst part. Some of these children even scam trying to sell in-game items for money. And when they get your hands on your money, guess what? They'll run away with it. This game is motivating a portion of children to not just scam for a worthless in-game item, but real-life currency. If this isn't one of the biggest problems the Fortnite community has, then I don't know what is. YouTubers like Dante, Twine Cheeks, Fresh Panda, Magical Gamer, I could go on. They either make or have made many scammer get scammed videos in the past. And while these videos get many views, the truth is it only drags the game down that much more. The premise of these videos are simple. A scammer tries to scam you, either fails or succeeds, and then you get your stuff back and more by scamming the scammer. Seems fairly innocent enough. And yes, I do acknowledge that most of the videos are skits, but it somehow encourages new players of the game to start playing and start scamming. Some of these scammers don't even focus on playing the game. They only care about getting items to brag about the fact that they have so many. It makes them feel good about themselves. And the sad truth is, most of these scammers are children, ranging from ages 9 to 16. What if one of these scammers had the opportunity to slip away with someone's money? That would be disastrous considering it's flipping illegal. Anyway, Epic Games isn't doing enough to prevent this kind of behavior. Instead of adding a trading menu, what do? They add a goddamn report trade scam option that doesn't even fucking work. I hope you can see now why this is very concerning. The Fortnite community is far too lost to be saved. If Fortnite does add a trading menu, all the scammers would either quit or resort to scamming money off of people. And I think all of us know which one the majority would resort to. And this is not okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I propose Fortnite be shut down as a game entirely. Like I said before, it's a beautifully crafted game, but the community has ruined the game for everyone, including themselves. Before I close off this video, I'd just like to say, this was my first ever scripted video, and it would be greatly appreciated if I can get feedback on this video, either by liking, disliking, or commenting. I know my channel is now dead, but nonetheless, I always like trying new things with my channel to see if they can go anywhere. So hopefully this does well. I actually have a new idea for an entirely different channel, which you may or may not see in the future. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you have an amazing day. See ya.